Anything that is worth having is not going to be easy. I think that in our current society, it is very easy for people to feel like they are owed something and that this is what they get for working at their passion. And that's not how it works. Everything is going to take time. And if you've worked at your passion for a couple of months, sometimes even a year, results are not going to be owed to you because everything takes time and you have to figure out if what you want to accomplish is even possible. And this mostly is related to business stuff. Sometimes you're selling to the wrong market. And so what you are trying to do is not even possible. And so you're not going to get instant results or maybe even any results because you're targeting the wrong audience. If you are going out and searching for someone who is good quality that you would like to marry, you can't just expect that 4 months in, after a couple of dates with 6 different people, that you are going to find that person who you'd like to spend the rest of your life with. You can't expect it because you are so new to that space, especially if you haven't been looking before. And so the likelihood of that happening very soon is very low. I think with the social media and new digital age, it is very easy for people to feel like they should be getting results immediately. If you go on TikTok, this is before, I don't know if TikTok's gonna end up getting banned, but if you create an account on TikTok and pretty much whatever you post, if you post and use hashtags, you can get a couple hundred views, maybe 1,000 views. And those kind of things kind of condition you to feel like you are owed some sort of result or that you should be getting some sort of accomplishment or reward immediately. And really, that's not how most things work. I think that there was something I saw where it's like kids, their number one thing that they really want to be when they grow up now is like a YouTuber. And that's very different from, 40 years ago where it might have been like a lawyer or a doctor or an astronaut. And people see being a YouTuber as something that is very easy. And yes, I would say that it is easier than some jobs, and especially if you are in a certain space of YouTube or a certain genre, could be considered possibly easier. But if you want to do kind of stuff like this, where you're just sitting down and talking to a camera and trying to really build a connection with your audience, it's not easy. And it's going to take time. You just have to focus on building one skill a little bit better every day. Because if you don't, then you'll just become stagnant, or you'll think to yourself that, I really need something else to get started on this. And it's like, no, you don't. You just have to be consistent, and you have to work on what you want to pursue, and you have to get better at it. And the only way that you are going to get better at it is by making mistakes and learning from others and teaching yourself. And so that's the biggest thing. I think that the people who end up giving in and settling when they can't achieve their goals right away, it's because they expect that immediate result. And they really want to see that payoff. And it's like that payoff will come in its own time. You just have to keep working at what you are doing right now, every day, and mastering your craft. And I'm not saying this specifically in a business sense. If you want to get better at dieting, then the only way that you're going to improve on that is by taking time out of your day, each and every day, to research different types of foods, different types of ways to prepare the food, and different cultures that have foods that you might like. And that's how you're gonna learn how to fit things into your diet better. And you can't expect yourself to be a master at cooking and planning all this out right away. It's really just the natural progression over time, and momentum compounds. The amount of people that I have probably seen fail at something simply because they didn't see results right away, and so they decide to quit, it's really a crazy amount of people. Because people I know some really talented people. It's just they get down and they get in their head when they see that there's no results immediately. But that is my message for y'all for today, is that what you are doing, you can see success in. If you keep working at it, you keep reevaluating, adapting, trying new things. If you do that every day, then you will succeed. It's just gonna take time, because anything that is worth having is not going to come easily.